My buddies at work telling me, always in the dealership, MJ can't fix this, MJ can't fix that. My boy, a mechanic at Honda on West Philly and them, they say MJ can't even replace a headlight. Y'all need to shut up! Y'all text toolboxes ain't lit. All y'all beginner oil change text talking about MJ ain't no master tech, MJ ain't no engineer, MJ a fake. Shut your mouths up! Y'all don't wrench with MJ. Y'all know he got a 24-inch Matco ratchet, replacing Honda Odyssey transmissions with his eyes closed. MJ been fixing cars and houses since I don't know when. Y'all tech stop playing him like that. MJ a master technician out here. He can fix anything. If UFO crashes in the desert, the FBI is calling MJ to come fix it. If I catch another technician talking sweet about MJ 100K, I'm throwing a toolbox in the ocean. I'm not even playing no more. Y'all know he roll with Angry McNerdy facing them? Hey, what's up guys? It's MJ 100K. Today I'm going to change the oil and filter on my 2004 Toyota Camry 4-cylinder. I like to use these little ramps so that way I don't have to mess around with the jack and jack stands. Just make sure that the ramps are positioned properly. You don't want to slide off and look like a total dum-dum. So here we go. Up onto the ramps. Zippity-doo-dah. There you go. Alright. So I'm just going to kind of narrate this thing. Alright, so here we go. Open up the hood. Put your little oil cap right where the hood latch goes. I do that so that you won't, if you do accidentally forget to put it back on, when you try to close the hood, it won't close and then you'll remember. Use a 14mm socket. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and loosen the oil pan bolt. One tip, when you go to try to tighten it first before you try to loosen it. And here's why. Because if the bolt is stripped, if you try to tighten it, like not too hard, but try to tighten it, if it just starts spinning when you're tightening it, going in a clockwise direction, righty-tighty, then do not proceed with the oil change. Go ahead and stop, and you're going to have to address that problem. If you're at home, you may need to take it to a mechanic because you're going to need either a new bolt or you're going to need to rethread the oil pan or get a new oil pan. So try to tighten it a little bit first. If it's snug, then you can go ahead and loosen it. If it's not snug, then stop the oil change and address that problem. That is very serious. So to get the oil filter off, I use a universal adjustable wrench with a 6-inch extension. So here's a little video. Here's where the oil filter is. It's a little bit in front of the oil drain plug. There it is. So you just get under there. It's going to be lefty loosey. You got to fiddle with it a little bit in order to get it. It'll come off. Make sure this rubber seal is still on your oil filter. If that's not on there, reach up there and grab it. Sometimes they get stuck. Do not let them get stuck, and then you'll put your new oil filter on, and then you'll have two gaskets and it'll leak. So this is important. Make sure that gasket is off, the old gasket, and make sure to clean this mating surface with a clean rag. And here's a little video of how it will look when it's clean. You know, there you go. Thumbs up. Oil filter, I like to use the Toyota brand oil filter. Go to the Toyota dealership and get one. Trust me, a lot of engineering goes into these filters, and you want to use the factory filter. So just go to the service department. I like to put a little coat of oil on there. It looks like it was already lubricated, but I always do it, so I don't think it'll hurt nothing to lubricate this one. If you don't have a Toyota filter, you probably will need to put a little coat of oil on there. So yeah, just spin it on there. Make sure it's tight. I like to use a rag to get a little bit better grip on it. Do not use any tools to tighten it, because then it'll be too tight, and when it's time to come off, it'll be very difficult to get off, and you'll probably have to go to a mechanic. Make sure the threads are good on your oil plug. Looks like they're nice and sharp. If they look all flat, and the plug may be stripped, but mine isn't stripped. It's all good. If yours is stripped, you could try to get a new one, but it may not tighten either because probably the threads in the oil pan are stripped, but hopefully that won't happen. See, look, when you tighten it, don't tighten it like you're friggin' He-Man or you're The Rock, okay? Just tighten it. There you go. It doesn't have to be He-Man strength there. Because if you do too tight, it'll just keep turning. You'll strip it and it'll just keep turning. And then you're going to have a heart attack. So here we go. Put the oil in. You got to do it a little bit slow. I like to use Mobil 1 full synthetic. It's 5W30 for this vehicle. I just get it from Walmart because it's cheaper. So it might be about $30 or so. And then with the filter, it's about $35 oil change. And then you get the factory filter and the best oil on the market, in my opinion, Mobil 1 full synthetic. And I got this vehicle at about 83,000 miles. I'm now at about 177,000 miles. I change the oil every 5,000 miles, give or take a little. I'm a little bit over this time. But yeah, with the best filter, you got the best filter and the best oil. Don't forget to reinstall the cap. There you go. The hood down. Drop it off. It's about a 4.5 capacity oil in the engine. So just leave a little bit, a sliver at the bottom of that 5-gallon container, maybe half a quart, and then check it. Sorry I couldn't get a better shot of that. And I know I'm not on level ground, but a little bit over ain't gonna kill nothing. My car does burn a little bit of oil, but not that much. Anyway, just clean up. You could take your used oil to like AutoZone or, yep, take a bow. And all right, so we're gonna reset the maintenance light. The check engine light is on in my car. I'll tell you why later. Anyway, I reset the trip meters by holding that button down. See, now you hold it down, turn the key off, take the key out, put it back in, or just hold it, and boom. All right, it's reset now. And then you can start the car. And the maintenance light is off on the left. Check engine light's on the right. I got a P420. I need a new catalytic converter. Well, anyway, I'll fix that later. And give yourself a thumbs up. Good job. You did an oil change. And now your car will last as long as possible. When I was at Toyota, I was told by one of the other engineers that I worked with. He had worked there for like 10 years. He said that this particular model Camry with 4-cylinder and I think it's a 4-speed automatic trans is one of the best Camrys they ever made. It was totally overbuilt and should last a long time. Maybe I'll get to 1 million miles. We'll see. Anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments, and have a good one.